Somewhere along the way, we all got lost. Remember the time we'd lay awake at night, dreaming about who we were going to become and what we were going to do with our lives? Where limiting self-beliefs had zero grip, when we believed we had the world truly at our fingertips. But somewhere along the way, we traded our aspirations for comfort, our younger selves for safety, selling our soul to a world which tries to tell us we aren't whole. But for me, I'm expiring that subscription. This isn't just for me, it's also for the little boy who lives inside of me. Well, welcome to the first day of the rest of my life. The day that I take a leap into my hopes and dreams and to fulfill every single ounce of my potential I've ever embodied. A day to be remembered. A day of action. Let's go. Your favourite grandson is about to move to the other side of the world. What's your biggest advice for him?
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. We love it.
Love it.
Yeah. Mum, what have you got to say?
I love you. I miss you. I'm proud of you. You have a massive life ahead of you that you can't even imagine for yourself right now, and I'm all here for it. And I'll see you next year.
Yeah. Well,
I love you dearly and I'll miss you. Thanks.
oh, boys. As my final goodbye has become quite apparent for a very long time, I'm not sure when I'll see my family next, and I think this creates so much longing and love for the people who are so important to me. My family and friends have been the most incredible support network I've ever had in my entire life. Through all of my highs, throughout my lows, throughout my trials and tribulations, they have been one group of people who have not given up on me when at times I have wanted to give up on myself. So of course, this is a little bit touching, and I am incredibly appreciative to have people like these in my life. Although it's never goodbye, it's only a see you later, and I cannot wait until the day that I get to wrap my arms around every single one of these people once again. Unfortunately, the audio on this clip failed. However, I feel like it's very important for me to highlight a few certain things to be able to give some context about what this truly means to me. Because you see, a couple of weeks ago, one of my dearest friends asked me, he said, "Lockie, how are you really?" And after a bit of a pause, my response was, "I've been too busy to feel." And I feel like that's so relatable for so many people. Because you see, about 3.5 months ago, this dream came alive, to pack my life into 4 bags and to move to the other side of the world. However, at the time, I had started from absolutely zero. I had completely run out of all my money, and I knew that the only way I can be able to achieve this goal was to get back to an industry that I know doesn't serve my purpose whatsoever. So for the last 3.5 months, I have been working 11-hour days, 5-6 days a week, just to be able to make the ends meet to pay back my debts and to get myself to this place. Now you see, there's some type of sacrifice that we have to make in order to achieve our goals, and as a man who wants to achieve everything this world can give to him, I had to accept that I was going to have to go back through this phase of grind and grit and to pull my socks up and to just get through it. Because evidently everything in life, our downfalls, our adversity, the only way is through. There is no such thing as shortcuts to the way up. Because evidently setbacks and stumbles are all part of the climb, and sometimes we have to take 2 steps back to go 10 steps forward. So this journey to the place I am at now, it means so much to me. It's more personal than I think anyone really realizes. However, it didn't come off the back end of handouts. I have worked for this moment, and I deserve this moment, and this is what sticks with me. But also, I think apart from the whole chasing my dreams, and really putting action to everything that I've ever wanted for my life, and stepping forward and driving the needle of change within my own self and for the wider world, I think what I'm most excited for is just to start over. I think there's something so poetic about when you have a second lease on life, or new opportunities, new beginnings, new people, new place, new decisions, and really allowing myself to step into the man who I know that I want to be for not only myself but for people around me. And I think the amount of self-development and the amount of growth that I've really embodied and encapsulated as of late, I think it's is something quite special to me. And I think the way that I know that I'm going to, you know, step into this new direction, it's just going to be unreal. And I think, you know, this is what life is all about. You know, taking those steps, taking those leaps. I think the best step anyone can take is just that first step. No matter how uncomfortable it is, no matter the circumstances, no matter what repercussions could come against you, you have to take a risk on yourself, because if you don't, so many lives burn out beneath someone else's desire. And a lot of people live a life of quiet desperation, and I think that will not be me. I think I've really stepped into that. And, you know, life is, we have one life. Why are we settling for less? Why are we allowing ourselves to conform to societal rules or all this, that? I think if you have a dream and a purpose, I think it's all up to you to go chase it. Look, yeah, life is literally, we have one shot at it. So go and make the most of it. Don't hold back. Wow, I'm feeling fired up. I'm excited. I booked my flights weird. So I'm in Singapore now. I fly to Tokyo in an hour, and then I go from Tokyo to Heathrow. 37 hours. I know, horrendous. But it's all a part of the next step. It's all part of the next journey. And we're going to be leaning into this more so than ever. Life's good, and it's exciting. So I'm not sure when I'll pick up the camera next. Big love.
Oh. Is it right?
Yeah.
Which radio?
Hey?
Which radio?
Oh, that's mine.
No.
Yeah, it's me.
No. Which radio? Which company?
I just do independent.
Oh, independent.
Yeah.
You do it by advertising.
No, it's just a vlog.
Oh, wow.
YouTube.
You just YouTube.
Yeah, if you make the ball, this one you can go. I think we start now.
It's already on.
Right?
No, it's all good, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Let's go.
Guys, hello. Reporting from the bushes. We're going on an adventure.
And an adventure it was. This is my new friend Laura, who kindly offered to pick me up and get me to where I needed to go. But after failing to find somewhere to cool off in 36-degree heat, it was time to settle into my new world. I feel like I've truly landed home here in such a short amount of time. This is so right for me, but also the beginning of my new life. So please follow along, and I cannot thank you for the support enough. Big love, and I'll see you on the next one.